That's right. This is Our Reviews Will Kill You.
Amazing singing there.
Oh, that's some amazing singing.
Do you want to? I'll let you.
Oh, you're going to give me the... give me some reverb
go
here.
Go for it.
Ready? Beautiful. Fantastic. That's a miracle. I could have been part of Ariel Live. Or what is it? My Little Mermaid? No. My Little Mermaid Live? I could have done that. Yes. They did not invite me. They invited some other people. But this is Our Reviews Will Kill You, the review show that reviews movies, TV, entertainment, pop culture, sometimes people, places, things. And we are brought to you by the cantankerous, scotch-sniffing Scottster, Scott Keebler.
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
Oh, that is a very nice drinking scotch there.
Oh, tasty scotch.
Tasty scotch.
And then we have the sad, lonely panda, little tub, the Noob-Noob.
Oh, God.
I don't have energy for this. You should drink more. Oh, and we're back on the lube for this episode.
Yeah. We're all lubed up and ready to go.
We're on that verbal lube.
Oh, lubed up.
We are the most critical of drankers.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Get that purple drank. Oh, we should do purple drank one day.
No, that's illegal.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
How is it illegal?
Isn't it not sold anymore?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
The purple drink?
Do you even know what purple drank is?
It's from Lil Jon.
Yeah, it's not illegal.
Yeah, well, he's
No,
purple.
wait. That's pizza.
No,
Isn't that
black.
pizza?
Purple drank?
No.
Papa John's.
Oh, Papa John, not
Papa
Little
John's,
John.
not Little John.
They always give you garlic butter.
Yes.
And a long hot.
You drink that garlic butter, huh?
No,
That's
you
your
dip-
purple drank?
And those hots are hot.
You
hot,
dip the
hot.
pizza in the garlic butter.
You dip. Go for that dip.
Dip.
Anyway, you can catch us live on, well, not live, but you
Not
can catch us
live.
on YouTube and
Maybe.
watch us there. Be sure to give us that like, that thumbs up, and that little ding-a-ling, that bell thing, because we love it. If you have something to say, give us a comment there. We appreciate those as well as reviews on iTunes and anywhere else you can catch podcasts. Well, what are we doing today there? There's a sad noob. He's so sad. Oh,
What the fuck was that?
he's about to fishhook you up your nose.
What did he do?
So what is on the diet
does it
today?
smell like peaches?
There, noob.
Oh, God, I don't know. My depression. So Scott's going to be happy, though.
Oh, before you get started.
Nope.
No, yeah, absolutely.
We're not doing this.
We do still have. Oh no, we will announce the winner, I guess, eventually of the Lion King giveaway.
At this point, the winner has been announced.
But you have to remember, every Friday, I believe, we'll be giving away another code. It's
Sure.
whenever Noob feels like it, even
Pretty
though
much.
I'm telling him it's every Friday.
It's whenever I feel like it.
But it's going to be every Friday.
Whenever he comes out of his depression and gets around to
No
it.
one else cares to spend money on this show, so I'm the only one who buys
Oh,
movies.
really?
Really?
Really? The guy who
Because
doesn't own...
Olaf back there said, fuck you.
That was
Yeah.
a free giveaway sponsored by G&G Clothing.
Oh, really?
No,
yeah,
those
absolutely.
pricks still haven't given us jogger pants.
Wow.
If you notice there is also an Olaf in the background of our YouTube show. So if you take a look on YouTube.
And now he's in the foreground.
He's in the foreground. He's eyeballing you. Someone even saying he's eye-effing you.
I fucking.
For those of you.
So
who
that
are-
is still going on.
the month?
For the month.
of
If you
Orksgiving.
Or go ahead and, yes, because we are so thankful for all of you, dear listeners.
All right, it's been 10 minutes. We haven't gotten to what we're doing.
We are getting to important things still.
Great.
This $25 Target gift card and that slightly molested Olaf back there could be yours.
Mildly molested.
All you have to do is send us an email at mail@ourreviewswillkillyou.com and you'll be able to enter for a chance to win this $25 gift card and that slightly molested Molov back there.
Molov.
Molotov cocktail. Brought to you by Scott Will Kill You Productions. There you go. I just owned that shit.
There was no, because you forgot.
I just took that shit. No,
you forgot.
I just.
What are you supposed to
and I
put in the
just brought it back.
headline or in the subject line?
In the subject line, put
of your email.
I want Olaf.
Or ding-a-ling. Or
Ding-a-ling.
dong.
I want Olaf's dong.
We may buy the blue.
It actually doesn't matter what subject you put in there, but if you send
whatever
us,
subject you want,
but you
just
send
put
us
in there.
you send us an email with your information and let us know that this is for the Olaf contest. And on the 30th of this month, we will randomly select a winner of this contest.
A Wiener.
A Wiener.
So, yeah, go right ahead there, Noob-Noob.
So, wow, things are happening. Scott's happy about Netflix scaling down on some shit. Fortnite.
Is he scaling down on anything?
He's not scaling down on
Are
his
you
weight.
scaling down? Did you
I
get the
have
mystery?
been. I've been scaling down a little bit. I've been, getting more active, dropping a couple LBs there.
Have you
I
really?
feel like Noob-Noob,
Yeah.
though, his scale has
It's
been
going in
betraying
the
him.
opposite direction.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you saying I'm getting fat?
I'm pretty sure we talked about this.
I weigh
where,
myself every day, so that's not true.
and your mom comes over every day and changes the scale by 1 lb.
Oh my god! Oh wow, that bitch. I could see her doing that. Though.
Chub, chub.
Oh my god, I'm not fat.
Chub, chub. Ow! Eating every day. He's getting fatter now. Chub, chub.
I'm so gonna Robin Williams after this episode.
What?
Robin Williams. That's
You
a-
mean the genie?
that's
You're
a
going to give
ver-
us 3
no,
wishes?
That's a verb for hanging yourself in the bathroom.
I don't think that's what he did.
I'm pretty sure that's what he did.
No,
That
you
would be
should-
autoerotic asphyxiation.
you should David Carradine yourself.
No, that's David Carradine, the autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
I don't have the
He
energy
really
to
is.
slur
He's
words.
just so,
So-
tired.
What else is it? He's so tired. It's so difficult. This is like, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Deprived. So Fortnite bans some people for botting and aiming and stuff. So then there's dildos. I like dildos. I have dildos. You have dildos? Everyone has dildos.
Dildos.
They're blue.
Dildos.
They're
Dill
blue.
pickles.
Fuck, I can't speak properly. Being tired and depressed isn't a good combo. So Kat Von D. I think she's a porn star? Maybe? Is she not a porn star? She is a porn star.
She's not.
You'll find out soon
You'll
enough.
find out soon enough
She did black things.
on this episode of OrkU.
She blacked some things out. That's not racist. Jason Momoa, though, that fucking Hawaiian pride, gorgeous motherfucker.
Not sure he's Hawaiian, but
Pretty sure he's Hawaiian. He's
I
Polynesian.
think we had this debate before. Polynesian is not Hawaiian.
He's
so.
some kind of Nesian.
He's an islander.
He's an islander. He's from
Yar.
an island. He's got a beard and he's beautiful. And he is wanting the release of.
He's
the
a
Snyder
pirate?
Cut. Yeah.
He's a beautiful man.
The life-size Godzilla has a zipline feature. That's weird. I don't know what about that.
Did you get a
BlizzCon-
picture for us?
I did not. BlizzCon also announced a bunch of stuff. I don't know what those are because I didn't go further into it.
You didn't look that up either, huh?
I didn't look that up either.
There was a BlizzCon.
There's
We have
Diablos.
a great news guy.
There's D-Blows.
Me helpy.
D-Blows. Blizzard announced the next Dragon Ball Z game for sure.
Oh, Wade, you slipped that. You tried to sneak that past us there, you garbage.
You asshole.
You garbage monster.
You asshole. And in the first 5 minutes of the episode, too.
Good
We're
lord.
like already 20 minutes in, so.
Not even.
So we have reviews. His Dark Materials. That sounds like a black dick joke. Little Mermaid Live. I wonder if she's colored.
What?
Crawl. I don't know.
What is
I
with all
wa-
these
What's
racist
wrong
jokes?
with you, you racist
I
shit?
watched Crawl yesterday.
My
That was
God.
about white people.
You watched Krull?
Yeah, Trump supports
Kroll?
Crawl.
No, you watched Krull from the 1980s?
Yeah,
Crawl.
that's
That's
Schwarzenegger,
a
right?
No, that's the movie where the
Crawl.
guy has the spinning disc thing. It's like
No.
a cult classic.
Have I
There's
gotten a
the
tech-
Widow
Nope.
of the Web.
And then there's the scrolls.
He could have watched Scrolls.
Yeah.
He can't pronounce
Krull.
things, so we don't know what he saw.
Crawl
Like on your belly
Crawl.
for
Yes.
the women's.
Crawl.
for the women. Yeah, did I get a text message?
Did you
yet?
put yourself on a dating app
Did I
that
get-
people can
I
find
did
the
not.
Noob-Noob?
Did I get a text
I think
message
we
yet?
did. I think I may have put Noob-Noob on a dating app.
Did I get a text message? Oh, was it from the person I wanted to be from? No,
it's not. But I'm
Fucking-
just start texting people.
No, I don't give a shit as long as it's not one particular person. So then we're also doing a CW update by me because I'm the only
So
one who
you'll
watches this.
you'll want to tune out for that one.
No, you'll want to tune in on Scott's penis. Then Death Stranding
Well,
is
if
a
you want
brand new game from Hideo Kojima, and we're gonna have our first hands-on impressions of the game. It's not great for my impression.
I may just walk out on that one.
I'll give you a spoiler alert. It's not great.
It's amazing. Or what are you talking about?
It's not great.
Crazy.
Not great. So yeah, that's all the stuff. So let's news.
It's news. Good news. You know who I miss? I miss. Was that Gandalf?
Sure.
They used to say,
Yeah, it
like,
was,
I miss Gandalf.
I don't know who Gandalf is. He's gay, right?
I don't know.
Friends, I have good news for you today.
That's the best kind
Yes!
of news. I love it when
He's
has
very gay. Oh, fuck, that's not a long enough name for it to be who I want. So Netflix
You seem distracted.
I am very distracted.
He is absolutely distracted. He
and I
doesn't
don't
know
even have
what
my
to do anything.
phone this day.
No.
Particularly. So Netflix is overhauling their comedy special content, so to speak. So Scott is going to be very happy about this because he hates all Netflix specials except Dave Chappelle. So it looks like they're going to be scaling back a little bit. They've kind of released a slew of Netflix specials for the comedy
Scott's been
sector.
complaining about this forever, so I'm so glad that he's
Netflix
like.
is so bad at comedy specials. It's
Some
like,
of them are good. I mean,
Yeah,
the
I
Dave
think they
Chappelle
have-
one was literally I wouldn't say, I don't know, groundbreaking.
yeah,
like,
Chappelle, Bill Burr.
yeah, Bill Burr was good.
There was a couple decent ones.
You didn't
in
like
there,
the banging one,
but they're hitting like 3%. Like 3% of their stand-up specials were good, and the rest are just horrific. You can come across a couple gems here
like
and there, but
Amy
for the most
Schumer,
part,
that
none of
fat
them are
bitch
funny.
sucks.
what?
Amy Schumer, she sucks.
Well, no one watched that one. So.
Yeah, because she was too busy
What
eating
about
Twinkies.
Aziz
Aziz Ansari,
No, what's it? Chelsea Handler?
Chelsea Handler, yes.
She likes to whip her tits out in all of those.
Yeah, she's too busy me tooing other people.
Little one, it's a simple calculus.
5% of the Netflix stand-up specials were funny.
5%.
5%.
So what are they? I heard they're reducing it from like 50 to 30 or something like that. Do you have numbers on that there,
I
Noob-Noob?
do not have numbers. I'm not reading them.
You have no idea.
Nope.
You're just
So let's see here.
Yeah, this is it downsized from 50 specials produced in 2018. Scroll down.
Oh, they had an Ellen
Look at that.
DeGeneres
I know
special?
these numbers just off the top of my
Look
head.
at you. It's like
And I'm
It's
texting.
amazing. It's
Who
almost,
knows?
you know it so well. It's like you're almost reading it from a website.
It's
I
like
knew
you
it before I
can,
read it from the website, though.
It's like you're capable enough to do your own backsplash.
Exactly. At the same time as texting, some people.
Yeah. Not important people though.
They're kind of important.
They're probably illegal.
Probably not.
So at what?
You also need to look for a new job, by the way.
Do I?
Yeah, you do now.
Which job?
The one that you're getting fired from.
Yeah,
Have I gotten fired?
you're about to.
I don't. I have sunglasses on. I'm Noob-Noob. Nobody knows my real name.
No, not with those texts you've just been sending.
Oh, fuck. That's not good. Anyway, so Netflix is scaling back. I don't give a fuck because I don't watch Netflix that much, even though I pay for it. My uncle uses my subscription.
Oh, wait, the uncle who comes over at night and tucks you into bed?
Yes, Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike?
Uncle Touch.
Uncle Touchy Mike.
That's literally his name.
Touching Mike.
Yeah. It's a cool dude.
His last name is Touching, actually. It's Mike Touching.
It is touching.
Mike Touching?
Very handsy.
Oh,
Michael,
James.
actually. He prefers Michael. Michael Touching.
Michael
Especially
Touching.
after a couple 7-on-7s, he is
His middle name is Bad. So it's
Oh.
Michael Bad Touching.
bad touching. Just like Friday Night at Freddy's. Or Friday Night Fridays. What's the game with the
Five
better?
Night at Freddy's?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Choose your words more carefully.
I made my peppermint mocha drink a little too strong and I chugged it. So
Oh, you just
How
got
many times have we told- how many
Snapchatted
times have we told
from
you?
Brian.
snap. What?
Can I look at? I'm going to look at it
You
on
did
air.
not get a, I don't have a Snapchat from Brian, so that
Oh, yes, you do.
I really don't. From
Oh, yes.
oh shit!
I'm
Wait,
gonna open it.
no.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
that's some titty.
Oh, that's some titty. Ah! Use his
know-
password and bank accounts.
Oh my god. What did Brian say?
Nothing.
I know what he said.
God, you're gay.
That's exactly what he said.
Fucking
All right.
Brian.
Anyway, so next, because I'm tired of Netflix stand-up specials.
So is
Scott
Netflix.
already was. So.
They're showing that Jenny Slate girl, that picture right there.
Yeah, I don't know her.
Yeah, that wasn't funny either.
You watched that one too.
I started to.
She's kind of hot.
Most Netflix specials I turn off about 10 minutes in if I make it that long.
But
Yeah,
she's
some
like,
of them are tough.
she was naked in House of Lies.
Who?
Jenny Slate. She was naked in House of Lies.
I don't know that.
Don't
Why
care.
don't you look it up?
She got dickled by John Cheadle.
Don Cheadle.
No, actually, John Cheadle's assistant.
Don Johnson.
What?
I don't know.
What's her name?
Jenny Slate.
Moving
How
on.
do I go this?
Why are you're using my phone for this?
I'm
Why?
gonna Google it.
Moving
Great.
on.
Moving on.
Fucking Christ. So Fortnite cheater FaZe Jarvis team calls for life ban to be reduced for 10 weeks, sparking fan outrage. So there's some asshole that was a pro gamer for Fortnite that was using a aimbot. So basically he couldn't aim himself, so he fucking had a program to do it for him. Then he got caught, got banned for life, cried a lot on TV.
He cried a lot.
and
that
hoping-
sounds like you, Noob-Noob.
Hoping it get, I'll cry a little bit. What are you doing on my phone?
I'm looking up stuff.
Fucking asshole. So then they're asking for their ban to be reduced from lifetime to 10 weeks.
So, how is he a millionaire?
Because this kid streams on Twitch, and you get monies for doing that if you're like.
Oh.
In fact, you know what I noticed? Maybe I should.
God, he's an ugly crier.
Yeah, people can like just give you money if you're on these streaming sites. They just hand you monies. They go, "Here's $5 tip for killing that jerk that I don't like," and you know.
Sure. Yeah.
He just,
I mean,
like-
he was a cheating piece of shit.
And,
I feel like most
so
of
wait,
these guys
so-
are cheating pieces
So
of
he was
shit.
cheating, and he's got people coming to his side, to his camp, saying that they should lift the ban.
They should not. They should just ban him forever. He's a professional Call of Duty player, but he's clearly, if he was cheating
Obviously,
the whole time, he
not
sucks.
professional.
Yeah, because he sucks at it.
He's a professional cheater.
Come at me, bro. Take me on.
He's a
I'll take you
professional
out.
cheater. Apparently,
I'll take you out.
He's also part of the Call of Duty clan for FaZe Clan Gaming.
was he cheating on that one too?
Probably
Probably,
cheating on that
because
one,
he
I would assume,
sucks.
yeah. He was like, it's not that if the game is even around in 3 years, not being a negative Nancy or hoping for it to happen, but right now games come and go.
It says there, FaZe Clan is scum for wanting a season ban and not picking Jarvis. They're cheaters. Like, that's the point, is they just cheat. So, of course they're good at the game, because you have a freaking bot
Yeah,
aiming
up,
for
up,
you.
Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start.
Yeah, except instead of giving you 30 lives, it lets you shoot everyone in the head.
Exactly.
Losers.
I thought that was 99 lives.
No, I think
Or was
it's only
that
30.
was a 30 live cheat? God, that was such a good game back in the day. I miss Contra.
GoldenEye? Nope, you didn't say
You wish
that.
you were a Contra.
Yeah.
So next.
Yeah, so next.
Wow, the FaZe house, by the way, has 10 bedrooms and is 11.6 million euros.
That's a lot of
And
euros.
a stripper pole. Why does he have a stripper pole? He's like 12.
Oh, Jesus.
So this next story is very thick and big. So Watchmen's Dr. Manhattan has a dildo.
You don't even know what the story is.
I
But you saw pictures.
I saw a picture of this massive blue dildo.
Is
and I
that
was-
photoshopped in?
No, that's real.
That's real.
That's
That's
real.
real. That's a real prop.
That's really real.
So Watchmen is going to places that I do not know anyone needs to go. It's just like kind of a mockery of the original Watchmen.
That's going to destroy her uterus.
She's also, well, she's supposed to be, by the way. So there's a character from the original Watchmen's, Miss Jupiter, right? So Miss Jupiter used to date Dr. Manhattan. For those of you who don't know, giant blue guy with a giant blue wang. Well, there's a dildo made after
the big
him.
blue penis was apparently a big thing when the big movie came out.
Well, his big blue penis got a lot bigger in dildo form. So she has this. She's an FBI agent now, and she has this giant box. And inside the giant box, you would think, hey, maybe there's like launch codes or something important. No, it's a giant dildo.
Giant blue dildo.
And she has to attach the balls.
What?
And it says there's like a picture.
They took this design from me.
And there's a picture, and it says like something like Miss Jupiter takes Manhattan because she's Miss Jupiter, right?
So wait, is this supposed to be the Miss Jupiter from the Watchmen movie?
Yes, she's now a jaded FBI agent who tells really awful jokes.
Who also was with the owl at the end of Watchmen.
Apparently is in jail.
Night
for
Owl's
continuing
now in
to be
jail.
a vigilante.
So this Watchmen series is actually
Nothing to do with the Watchmen.
has nothing to do with the movie.
No, and it's got long bits of exposition. So do you remember in Watchmen when Rorschach tells the Pollinacci joke?
Yeah.
Goes, man goes to a doctor, and doctor says something about like curing himself because he's depressed.
And the doctor says, "Go see Pollinacci. He's in town." And it says, "Doctor, I am Pollinacci."
Yeah, he goes, I'm crying. You know, so he's a crying clown.
I'm so glad that we got through that joke a lot faster than you trying to tell that voice the whole time.
I'm Pollinacci.
So funny!
So essentially, they take her character, and she's the daughter of the comedian, but the comedian never tells jokes, right? I don't remember him telling any jokes.
No. The comedian was. I mean, first off, the comedian died in the movie early on, but he was the comedian because he saw the humor that is the human condition.
So what happens is, Miss Jupiter, who's not a comedian, starts telling jokes to Dr. Manhattan. And the entire episode is her telling a joke about something stupid that makes no sense.
But didn't Dr. Manhattan leave?
No, he has a phone booth now that calls him on Mars. And you can leave messages. You can leave a message for Dr. Manhattan at the beep. Beep! Oh, Dr. Manhattan. A girl makes a barbecue with her dad. And he's a planner. And he plans bricks and stuff. Dude, literally, she tells this joke for 20 minutes. And it's not even remotely funny.
So they basically completely screwed the pooch with this movie, with this show, because it has nothing to do with the movie. It didn't pay attention to anything that happened in the movie.
Nothing.
So it's basically crap.
Nothing.
But apparently Watchmen fans are actually liking this show.
Yeah, really? Have you read the ratings about it?
I've heard other people interview.
Kevin Smith likes
Kevin
it.
Smith is a huge fan of it.
Kevin Smith doesn't know what he's talking about.
Apparently Kevin Smith
He
is supposed to be
directed
the,
Tusk. Did you see Tusk?
He was like, he's like, I regret that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Once he
makes
became
mistakes.
not fat, he just sucks.
Yeah, he's on death's door, so anything to him is exciting.
Yeah, every day he wakes up is a good day for him.
Oh my God, this is glorious. I get to see a sequel to Watchmen that has nothing to do with Watchmen. So they introduce Miss Jupiter as a jaded FBI agent who wants to get rid of vigilantes, which makes a lot of sense.
Because she was a vigilante.
And yeah, she was a vigilante.
Oh my God.
And whatever. The whole thing is just fucking retarded.
Reality is often disappointing.
It is disappointing. I am disappointed. So sorry, folks, but I just had to go there.
Yeah.
So there's a giant blue dildo.
We didn't even go down the dungeon.
Instead of using the giant blue dildo, though, she decides to bang her other FBI agent, who's her subordinate.
Well, she uses the giant blue.
So she Me Too'd.
She uses that giant blue dildo just to stir her drink.
And then she Me Too's her subordinate because she uses her power and her fame to have to sleep with an FBI agent that's working for her.
If only we could all be that lucky.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So some crazy woke show about white discrimination then she goes and Me Too somebody. But it's okay because she's a woman.
Yes, exactly.
So, yes.
Because women are better than us.
I mean, they are, but you don't have to show it all the time.
I mean,
you don't have to rub it in our faces.
Only because it makes you angry, you chauvinistic piece of shit.
No, the only misogynist in this group is you.
Yes. Not really.
Really? I'm pretty sure I have
Not really.
10 episodes of proof that you're the misogynist.
I just say random shit all the time. Doesn't mean I don't mean
I'm a
most
comedian. I don't mean it.
like
It's a
like a
joke.
comedian, but funny.
Oh, yeah.
Not funny. Anyway, so Justice League is a story that's
Who has a stand-up routine here of the
Me.
three of us?
me.
Yeah, really? What's it about?
It's about life
Really?
and relationships.
of the
What relationships have you had?
All of them.
All of them.
of the three of us,
All of
who
them.
has actually gone up on stage and done a stand-up routine?
Me.
Essentially, I did.
I
No,
did.
you didn't.
When did you do a routine?
When did you do a routine? You don't.
I had it
can't
filmed,
speak.
by the way, and it was about J.J. Abrams.
I
Oh,
did
that's
stand
not
up.
a routine. That's
It
a
was
bull-
absolutely a stand-up routine.
No.
I did.
wasn't.
I did some stand
It's
up.
about-
I did some stand up comedy years ago.
Okay, well, I did some.
After
and had it filmed.
I returned from Los Angeles, I met up with some old comedian friends and went and did some stand up.
Oh,
And no one liked it.
And that clearly made you go back to directing.
Well, it was during my acting days.
And the last thing you directed was
This podcast.
Yeah, technically, yes,
Yes,
Legion
that
of
would be the list.
Lunacy.
yes.
And we forgot about Drunk Ghost Adventures.
Drunk Ghost Adventures.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the only way
Watch
to
that.
have adventures is drunk. Because Scott needs to be drunk to direct.
I need to be drunk to do a lot of
Drunk.
things. Actually,
To
Yes,
even have a
to-
conversation.
I have to
with
be drunk
Noob-Noob.
just to put up with your ass.
Yeah.
It
same.
really, definitely
Should we
helps.
go back to Noob-Noob's phone?
Me too. Oh, fucking Christ Almighty. No,
No, nothing
Lord.
interesting on there. What's your next bit of news?
So Justice League is a story that never dies. Jason Momoa is
You
pushing.
mean the Snyder Cut?
Yes, the Snyder Cut. It lives forever. Jason Momoa. I literally can't speak English. I'm about to give up on life. So Jason
should.
Momoa.
You really should.
We're waiting for that.
Jason Momoa.
Can you just
Dude,
leave?
I can't wait for your funeral.
I would just like him to leave.
I'm
right
gonna
now.
love someday. I look so forward to the day.
Why
I
don't
get
you
to
go get a
stand
donut?
over-
I think you need to take a break and go get a donut, and you'll feel much better.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a donut.
Okay.
I can't wait until the day that you die.
I just need the list of what he was supposed to work on.
I know, right? Where'd your list go? Hand us
Oh, I
the
wrote
list.
it. Hold on. Hand us the list first. Oh, okay.
Oh, he just actually left.
He left. That's okay.
He's actually depressed.
He is really
he's in
depressed.
a horrible mood over there. Why don't you vamp for Mill? I'll go see if I can find a list of this episode.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that we were supposed to talk about the Justice League cut, where Jason Momoa actually posted a picture that he has of the Snyder. Really, you know how they killed Steppenwolf in the end because he smelled fear.
They didn't kill him. He did get transported back to Apocalypse.
He got overwhelmed by fear-smelling
yes.
guys.
He farted. He got
He
overwhelmed,
farted. They smelled the fear.
and they sent him back to Apocalypse.
They take him back to Apocalypse. Well, Jason Momoa seems to want to discredit that because he posted an image of himself where he takes his trident, whatever, the spear.
I'm back, everybody!
It's the trident.
Nobody needs you. You can just
I have
leave.
the donut.
It was the trident.
I have
So
the donut.
he's actually spearing Steppenwolf in the back and waiting for Wonder Woman to cleave his head off.
This
so
doesn't
instead
help
of
my loneliness.
Superman doing some things and then the smell of fear overwhelming Steppenwolf because he was scared of Superman.
I do
so good.
think that was actually part of the fight sequence. Like, he did actually get to stab Steppenwolf at one point, and Wonder Woman was about to cleave his head off. But
Wouldn't that
it
be
just-
more vindicated?
It didn't happen.
Than Superman just making Steppenwolf scared.
A lot of things could have vindicated that movie, and unfortunately, all of them did not happen.
I still think the Snyder Cut would have been something epic that people would have just like. Think about it. Batman versus Superman, regardless of what you think about the movie, has caused dialogue for a long time, right?
And what it was is... It
was controversial.
People didn't like that movie first off, but after subsequent viewings, it was actually a really good movie.
And I genuinely love that movie. I think it's
Yeah.
a great movie. Justice League, there's no reason to even watch it again.
No.
Because it's so bad.
Zero. I tried watching it again a second time, and it was just as bad the second time.
Was it as bad as Suicide Squad?
Even when it hit... I only watched Suicide Squad once. I couldn't even go back to that.
I think Suicide
even
Squad
after
is worse.
Justice League went to TV or whatever outlet you have at home,
Background noise.
and they color corrected it.
Oh, Jesus.
So, at first you can actually see the beginning of sequence where
Yeah.
Batman is, so they color corrected the entire thing to try and make it a little more vibrant and colorful and stuff like that, which would be good for Justice League, but you're still just color correcting a shit movie.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem when you color correct it too is that you could clearly tell the difference between the Joss Whedon shot scenes and the Snyder scenes, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious.
Obvious.
Yeah, so it's no good. I think what's our next story is the life-size.
I am back, and I
No
had
one
my
cares.
donut.
No one
Yeah,
wanted.
Everyone
That's
cares.
nobody wanted you to come back.
Everybody cares. I feel fatter now that I ate that donut. I had
you
3
were- you
donuts
look
today.
You
Been
look
getting
fatter.
fatter, so
Why do you keep checking my god? Oh, wait! Oh, no. I thought that was a longer.
Is that a? Is that?
God, you're such a
Noob-Noob.
queer.
Are you developing a second shin under there?
No, that's my beard.
Are you hiding that?
That is my beard.
Your beard has this obvious dip.
Slotzilla zipline? What the fuck is this?
It's not Slotzilla.
No, that's just this.
That's in
isn't
Vegas. Why don't you look up? Did you spell Godzilla right? I don't think so.
I think he
Life-size
definitely
Godzilla
misspelled
There it is.
Godzilla.
A Godzilla theme park
Right. Yeah, there
attraction
we
is
go. Here
opening
we go.
next year.
All right.
What in the world did you open up?
I guess
That's not it.
he's trying for those tickets to that concert.
That's the Godzilla restaurant.
Japanese theme park will feature a life-size Godzilla replica.
That's not the right one, though.
Okay. All right. That's
Well,
great.
you keep looking. So essentially, I don't know if it's Kyoto or whatever precinct of Japan is.
It's called Perfecture.
Prefecture. No, there it is. That's the one. They're gonna have a life-size Shin Godzilla that you can zipline right into his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is this Trumpzilla or Shin
This
Godzilla?
is just Shin Godzilla.
Ooh,
You're
it's-
gonna go ahead and slide down into my mouth, baby.
I know that Noob-Noob is going back to Japan so he can slide into Shin
Yeah.
Godzilla's mouth.
The Awaji Island.
Did you ever see Shin Godzilla there, Noob-Noob?
I did. Yes.
Like
Did
to
you?
have-
He was in Shinjuku. Shin Godzilla was in Shinjuku.
What's Shinjuku?
Shinjuku is like the nighttime district of Tokyo.
So you saw one walking around?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Did he high-five you?
Oh my god, he high-fived me with his tail in my mouth.
Dude, come slide into my mouth.
I mean, it looks pretty epic, right? Like, you could literally zip line into this thing's mouth.
Into my mouth.
I feel like it's roughly 120 meters in length.
I am
People
a
will
huge
enter
attraction.
Godzilla's mouth via zip line while
That's right,
taking
baby.
the roles of researchers.
Into my
Once
mouth.
inside the creature, they will have to shoot his cells.
Once you're inside of me, you're gonna shoot, baby. Oh,
It's
yeah.
based on the 2016 design of Shin Godzilla with the tiny eyeballs and the very large mouth. That
Gonna
can
shoot
bifurcate.
all up inside me, baby. It's gonna feel so nice.
Yes, you can definitely take that to the mouth.
Slide on into my
What do all our
mouth.
stories have to do with? We never get these stories right. We always just.
Don't mind them teeth. They're just for show.
He's not very toothy when he takes you in the mouth.
I definitely know how to avoid a scrape.
Oh boy.
I
So
got some talent in lips, baby.
what's next? What is next?
BlizzCon 2019
That
had some
happened.
announcements. Yeah, that happened.
Did they piss off the Chinese too?
Who knows? Everyone hates the
They
Chinese.
get
No,
banned as
no
well.
one hates the
No one
Chinese.
hates the Chinese. They just keep banning everybody.
Yeah, why? No, there's no hate there. We love China.
You're fucking
Please.
10 ply, bud.
Please advertise your Huawei phones with us.
Yes.
Even though
Ooh,
you
the
can't use
biggest announcements from BlizzCon 2019: World of Warcraft Shadowlands with a cinematic. Ooh, that's nice.
Send some shivers
Diablo
down your spine.
4, Overwatch 2,
Yeah.
Hearthstroke.
How do you feel about Overwatch 2?
I never played the first one, so I don't give a fuck.
Because you're not very good at video
How is
games.
World of Warcraft still a thing?
It's always been.
They
a thing.
actually went back to World of Warcraft, like the original game. I think they called it World of Warcraft Classic, and they had like 10 million people sign up for it.
I just know I made the biggest mistake of my life getting banned with people that were World of Warcraft players. So at the end of practice,
That was the worst mistake you ever
at the
made.
end of practice, I knew that the World of Warcraft conversation began, and it was time for me to go home.
Yeah, your worst mistakes
That
had
was-
nothing to
that
do
was
with directing
so
a
great.
film that you didn't own or
That
you know,
I didn't own the rights to. That was
or,
a stolen
you know,
script that will
making a
never see the
TV
light of day.
Making a TV show with people who don't actually want to finish the TV show. Your biggest
no.
mistake was being in a
They
band
just want to show up.
with people. They just want to
That
show
played
up
World of
and
Warcraft.
have you.
They just want to
do
show up.
all
They want
the work.
They want me to do all the work, and then they'll show up when the camera rolls.
It had nothing to do. So
That's not a mistake either.
the worst thing you ever did was join a band with a bunch of World of Warcraft
It
players.
was terrible. It was terrible. And then
So awful.
And then I made the double mistake where I moved into a house with them.
Where they would just argue about
they
World
would
of Warcraft
all just play
all
World
day.
of Warcraft, and I had nothing to do.
Yeah, you would stare at the walls.
I actually got so much better at drumming back then because all I had to do was sit around and play the drums.
Gee.
While the other 3 guys just played World of Warcraft all day.
You mean how everyone
long.
else in that same exact band were already experts at their instruments?
It was amazing how all 3 of them.
You were coming
all
in
3
as
of
like
them
a.
would play. All 3 of them would play together all day long, but never even be in the same room.
Oh
It was
Jesus!
so weird.
Yeah,
So weird.
so weird. But I'm excited. I think Diablo 4 is kind of exciting, even though I never played Diablo. I played it a tiny bit. Diablo 3, Overwatch 2. I feel like Overwatch is pretty big. Why would they make another
more
Overwatch?
Hellfish?
To get more money.
It can't come out for another
Why
like
is it
2 years.
Wait,
can it?
more blood, more gore, and more hellfish? What's a hellfish?
More hellish, not hellfish. I mean, you might want to go shipping.
Yeah. So BlizzCon did stuff, and that's about it.
It's actually
That's about it. That's all they did. Did they dress up? Did they do anything else?
Not that
What's
I feel like
Hearthstone?
looking up. Hearthstone is a game.
Come
I've heard
sit
of it.
down at the dinner table.
Do I
you
know what
son
it
of
is? Not
hellfish.
really. I think it's a card game. It's also a video game, like Yu-Gi-Oh, but
How
not
can
as
it be
good.
a card game?
What's
but
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Also a video game?
Yu-Gi-Oh is the shit.
Really? Did
It's
you
also
play
one of
it?
those stupid.
Is it
ass
like Magic the Gathering?
shows.
Did you
No,
play that
Yu-Gi-Oh
too?
was better than Magic the Gathering.
How is it better?
Are you serious? Heart of the cards, bitch.
What does that
Heart
mean?
of the cards. Because
that
when you
mean?
need a really good card, you just believe. And
It
the
was
heart of the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
card-
You believe that the card?
Yu-Gi-Oh basically was a 1 million year old Egyptian pharaoh who violated a small child and
What?
stayed inside him the whole time while they played cards.
That's what Yu-Gi-Oh is?
Yes.
There's an Egyptian.
It was an Egyptian pharaoh.
Is that
from
real?
A million
Did you
years
watch
ago
this?
Who entered a small child while he was
Is that
trying
like
to play
Chucky?
a card game.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that like Chucky?
Something like that.
Sorta.
So like, there's a serial killer, but it's not a serial killer. It's a card-playing
pharaoh.
Egyptian pharaoh.
It's an Egyptian pharaoh who entered a
Enters the soul
small
of a boy.
child, entered a small boy,
Ooh.
and then would play cards.
Is that
Yeah.
fake news?
That's real news.
That's
Oh,
real
sorry,
news.
yeah. I don't know. honest to God, don't know.
Now, when I
anything about
say
Yu-Gi-Oh.
entered, I mean he possessed his body.
just like Chucky.
Yeah. So not in a Me Too kind of way.
No, you mean like in a
as in like
card-playing way.
spirit ghost kind of thing.
Yes.
Whatever. And then every now and then he would bust out and be like, "Hello, I'm the pharaoh." I don't fucking know. I didn't watch a show. I just knew like that much of it.
All right. Well, you
I
got
knew,
us
like, a little
further
premise.
You got us further than Noob-Noob did.
Exactly. Because here's Noob-Noob explained the show.
You said it's awesome. And
Noob-Noob
yet
explained
can't
it. It was awesome. I would explain it. It was awesome.
It was great.
It was
Exactly.
great.
It was
I love
great.
it.
There was cards. There's Yu-Gi-Oh.
I ate donuts.
There's my blue eyes white dragon. My dark magician.
You don't even know
I'll
anything
give you a
about
dark
it.
magician right now.
Oh my god, that's racist.
Can we make a
no,
drink
it's
called the
definitely
Dark
my
Magician?
wand.
Yes, we can.
I'm going to hit you with my wand.
All right. So what's next?
That's it for the news.
That's
at
it for
least.
the news?
Yeah, we
That's
are
it?
moving to reviews after.
I didn't take long at all.
Yeah, no. All right, I'm gonna speed run through this
Why?
advertisement. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. Let's see how quickly I can do it.
We don't need to speed run through it.
I was actually.
I actually completely the last episode, this episode, I screwed up because I played the review sounders before Noob-Noob was able to do his read.
But
Exactly.
you're on time now.
So I apologize for that.
So
oh, we have to do the read.
I'm gonna do the speed read. Let's do it here now.
Speed it.
Before we do reviews, let me ask our listeners something. Are you a god or a ghost? Regardless of your answer, you're gonna do one-on-one check out Gods and Ghosts Clothing Company. Clothing that is designed, picked for quality, printed by people just like you. Gods and Ghosts Clothing has the style you're looking for
Stop.
with all the
Pause,
comfort you
pause,
want.
pause,
but because
pause, pause.
what?
Do it this way.
Hold on. Oh my god! Before we do reviews, let me ask our listeners something. Are you a god or a ghost? Regardless of your answer, you're gonna want to check out Gods and Ghosts Clothing Company. Clothing that is designed, picked for quality, racist, and printed by people just like you. Gods and Ghosts and clothing, goblins. Clothing has the style you're looking for with all the comfort you want because it was picked by people who want to wear it, especially the the bridge to viewing the got blue, white, black, and white, pink colors. And whatever you want, whatever your story, God's close and glow.
What are you doing? I don't even know what's going on.
Check them out at GNGClothingCO.com. That is GNGClothingCO.com. And for our fellow orcs, you get a Gods and Ghosts clothing website and use our special OrkU discount code. That's 10% off your order. That's right. Use the discount code OrkU.
When you get to GNGClothingCO.com, what the fuck? And save on your orders of Gods and Ghosts clothing. Okay.
What in the great googly moogly just happened? I heard something about. I don't even know.
There was something in there.
I don't know.
He also still doesn't have camera awareness because for that last whole thing, all our viewers on YouTube saw was just white paper in front of the camera.
I forgot. I was too enamored by the voice.
He's too much
Oh,
eating.
that's another text message on my phone.
It's not for you. It's for
Not
me.
for me. Okay.
Not for you.
I have a headache after that, honestly. So yeah, reviews. Wow, I'm exhausted. So his Dark Materials happened. I don't know what that is, so let's review it.
You don't know what it is?
Nope.
Did you even look it up?
Nope.
No,
Do you
he's
know-
done
have any
zero
idea?
work.
I guess I'll look at it.
He's done no work whatsoever. He's not doing anything. He's completely depressed and distracted. He's also drunk because he's
Drunk.
an alcoholic.
Like a skunk. So on HBO, they, in case you've never seen it before, do you know what the Golden Compass is?
That was the one that had Sir Ian McKellen playing the voice of a panda bear.
A polar bear.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Polar Panda Bear.
Polar panda bear. Daniel Craig was also in it.
Yes.
And so was Nicole Kidman.
Yes.
So if you've seen that movie, you've already seen the first, 5 or 6 episodes of his Dark Materials.
Oh, well, that's a time saver.
You don't need to watch
Absolute
the
time
first
saver.
one.
You don't need to watch the first 6 episodes.
Literally,
That's fantastic.
these
I can
characters-
skip ahead.
100%.
Beautiful.
They make fun of gypsies a little bit.
See, and that is what makes you a great reviewer, is that you're able to tell our listeners when they can just skip ahead 6 episodes and watch number 7 and know what's going on.
Exactly, because they're like, hey, so apparently they're going to release 8 episodes, and then they've already signed up for a second season. It's been renewed for a second 8 episodes.
That sounds
Wow,
bad.
that didn't
And
take
it's
long
like,
at all.
hey, I already saw the movie, and these characters aren't any better or different.
So what you're saying basically is you can just wait until season 2 and just watch that instead.
Probably.
Or you could just not watch any of this.
I would probably, if HBO thinks it's going to build its new its network off of his Dark Materials and Watchmen, they are sorely mistaken.
So basically you can just go ahead and drop HBO.
pretty much.
Pretty much. There's nothing good on HBO, just drop it.
I'm
There's
trying to.
ballers.
So hold on, who are the stars of
That's
the new
still
one?
a thing?
It is. something.
There's the girl from Luther who played Alice. I don't know her name, but she's the Nicole Kidman character. Nicole Kidman is more charming because everybody in this movie is British and not nice.
And British people suck.
James McAvoy plays Daniel Craig's role, and he's just kind of an asshole. Instead of being like charming like Daniel Craig is, he's just James McAvoy, and he's just kind of like a dick.
Because people named James
Oh.
McAvoy suck.
And then the girl, the lead girl, her name is Lyra, whatever, is played by Daphne Keane, who is she played Wolverine's clone in Logan.
Well,
the
all right
kid.
then.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah, the kid.
Okay.
So she's kind of good, but it's like I've seen this already. Why am I watching this again? And the
Says-
movie came out I don't know, not that many years ago.
That's all it is. It's just a remake of the Golden Compass.
And the Golden Compass movie failed. So why
It
would
was.
you remake?
That was a bust.
Why would you remake it, the television series?
Because people are bored.
And Watchmen, same thing. Was that a big giant hit? I don't think so.
Because they thought they were going to make bank on that, and they were sorely mistaken.
So why is HBO taking flops? Not even flops, just movies that didn't do good enough.
I guess it's just their turn to do the flop
eat some
game.
dick?
Yeah, it's just their turn to eat some blue dick.
They're just going to eat some blue dick. I honestly can't tell you anything about this show that is anything different from that. To be honest with you, It's the same as Golden Compass. They're like, oh, the Golden Compass strayed too far off the book, and it didn't do a good job. And I'm like, I watched the first episode of this, and the only things that were any extra in it were like, it was nothing. There was nothing interesting, no character development,
You also,
nothing.
People need to remember you can't do a book movie and be completely true to the book. That doesn't happen.
No, it's too hard. It's hard to adapt
It's impossible.
these things.
You're talking about it would be an 18-hour-long movie if you were going to take a book exactly the
And
way
it's
it is.
very British and very boring. I was
we
just
already-
like not interested. All the kids. So if you don't know anything about the Golden Compass, the Catholic Church hates it. I don't really know why.
Well, they hate a lot of things.
Something about dust and being God and hating God. I don't know. All I know is that everybody supposedly has an animal spirit, which is their soul. But clearly that's not the truth because they
Noob-Noob
show like
is a
50
slug.
His is a slug or a
Noob-Noob's
sloth.
animal spirit is a slug
I think it's a slug because
No,
it just
yeah.
leaves like slime everywhere.
and leaves like a slimy residue.
slime trail.
Yeah.
Yep.
So literally everyone is supposed to have this like spirit animal that's like your thing, that's your daemon or whatever, that's your soul.
All right.
Except not everybody seems to have one. There's only like only the main characters really, they only spent CGI on the main characters. So, or like maybe the ancillary characters. So like maybe there's 10 people in the whole thing who seem to have animals. And then the interesting thing about the movie was that Nicole Kidman had this like golden monkey that was pretty nasty. That was her like soul spirit thing. This Alice woman, whoever plays like the woman here, I don't even know their names because their names are redonkulous.
Pantaleon.
Her monkey is not as nasty as you would think. You would think it would be a nasty monkey. It's just not that nasty.
Can my spirit animal be a capybara?
A capybara.
Capybara.
What's a capybara? I
It's
don't think that's a thing.
The giant rat. It's the largest of all rats.
You are the largest of all rats.
It's a lovable creature. But
Mine
the king of the rats.
Or is Noob-Noob's a naked mole rat? They
That-
look very similar.
They do. Yeah, naked roll mats actually have a second chin too, so that would work.
They have a lot of flabby skin. I mean, he says he can't be an
flabby
Ewok.
skin. Yeah.
Looks like a shaved chihuahua.
So I think we should move on to the Little Mermaid live. Is what we should do.
Oh, is that what we're going to next?
Yeah. All the mermaids. They're very live.
Whoa, what is this?
And this was on ABC, I believe.
This was on ABC.
Yeah, I did not watch it because I don't give a fuck. So, please tell me
So-
about Little Mermaid live.
I will.
He
Okay,
watched
let
it.
me go through this.
He watched Little Mermaid live, but what he's not telling you is that he watched it without pants on.
And that I was in it. Oh wait, maybe I wasn't in it.
No.
So let me tell you a little bit about Little Mermaid live. First of all, it's not so live.
This is why you need to share the drugs. Because,
I do.
You know,
It's not. It wasn't as live as you would think it would be.
it's not actually live. So you sit on a bed of lies, sir.
I do. So essentially, here's what happens. They play the animated cartoon, The Little Mermaid, and then whenever a song comes in, they do it live.
Oh, that's stupid.
But they don't really do it live because they have like, if you recall the story at all, because I don't remember it so well because my mind's not so good. All I remember is that certain people could sing live and other people did not. Like right now, what you're playing is Queen Latifah played Ursula.
Yes.
She did. That is not her. That's Pat Carroll. She did not sing a lick. She just lip synced it. Everybody's like, "Oh, Queen Latifah slayed." She didn't freaking sing the song.
Oh wait, Queen Latifah voice lipped
Voice lipped
this entire song.
Correct. And they did it twice. That's definitely not. It's not Queen Latifah.
I don't know. I don't know what Queen Latifah sounds like.
So part of it is, so they had it live, but clearly they were switching sets in between. So like the first one, one of the first songs they do is the one where they're on the boat and they're singing and they're dancing around. There's a live dog that they scared the crap out of. They have this boat, but then like when you see the next scene, the boat thing is gone. So, and apparently
Yes,
the audience
that's
knows
called-
all of the cues because the audience is like throwing up props and they're making things look like water and they're like that audience was clearly coached on what they were doing.
Oh, of course.
And the audience
'Cause
is
it's
so freaking
theater.
loud, you can't even hear anybody sing.
You definitely can't hear
'Cause they were
over the
interrupting.
audience. Yeah,
because
It's
there's
horrible.
interruptions all the time, just interrupting the piped-in fake audience. Ariel, apparently, when she starts singing her songs, so she sings like, Ariel likes to collect human stuff,
Yeah,
like forks and pipes and things.
forks and knives and pipes and everything that falls off the ships is something that she would collect.
Her props were like the size of Noob-Noob's face. Like she'd have a fork that was like 4 foot tall,
So-
just to show the audience, like, hey, look, I've got a fork.
Here you go. Here's the audience.
So loud, all the time, so loud. You know who else was in this? John frickin' Stamos.
John Stamos, I love that guy.
He played the chef.
Did Scatman play the crab?
No, it wasn't the Scat Man. It was Shaggy.
Oh, that's it. Was Shaggy? Yeah, the
So,
she caught me in the bathroom.
So right after Ariel shows her giant props, and then they show Flounder. You
Wait,
remember Flounder?
they showed her giant props?
Yes.
I thought this was a kid's show.
Well,
I should have tuned into this.
What's funny is it's actually Moana who plays Ariel.
What?
Moana
Okay.
plays
That's
Ariel.
the Indian or Native American.
Neither of those things.
No,
She's
That's
the Hawaiian girl
Pocahontas.
from Moana.
with Stitch.
No, that's Lilo and Stitch.
That's Lilo. Okay, so Moana was
is the one with the rock. With
and-
Maui.
the golden slipper, right?
No.
The glass slipper.
No.
No.
You're still off.
Okay.
It's the Polynesian one, where they blended a bunch of the Polynesian cultures
They had
together.
They had that car chase in it, where
A boat
the
chase.
rock was
They were chased by little
the
coconuts.
rock was wearing a Hulu skirt and chasing someone else in a truck.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw.
No, the Rock was a shape-shifting demigod where he has a shark
Well, he
head.
is. You've seen that
Hercules.
freaking dude?
He is a demigod.
Yes, he is a
sorry.
demigod.
Hercules.
Wrong. No,
Rock did play
there is a
Hercules.
high-speed chase where they are chased by coconuts.
Samson.
No, again, this
Which is a Bible
this is
story.
Moana. So Moana plays Ariel, right? And she's a
How
very good
does
singer.
Moana play Ariel? Moana's in Moana.
Well, Ariel is like 60 now, so she's a little too old to be in a Little Mermaid costume.
Oh, the original Little Mermaid.
She was there.
Oh, the original voice of the original Little Mermaid.
she's older now.
The girl who, if someone had an internet and could look it the fuck up, tell me who voiced
Ariel
Ariel
was?
originally.
It was Moana.
so-
Oh, the original voice?
original-
You're never... Some lady. I don't know.
So, but she's
doesn't
like
matter.
60.
Yeah, she's older now.
So, like, instead of
Instead
shells,
of dressing her
so
up...
what you're saying is, like, instead of using seashells for a cup for a bra, she should be using like those conch shells because she would be sagging so low.
You are the worst at looking anything up.
So like those real long shells that
no,
like
she
that
more
way
had like a crop top
the
on.
only way that she would cover these up is to use a conch shell, which is like 8 foot long.
It was more like a crop top.
It was a crop top.
Yes.
What happened to the shells?
They just weren't there. She just gave them up.
So disappointing.
So, okay, so on to your question about... oh, yeah, by the way, Ariel is 16 and wants to be married. I thought you'd be fascinated.
Ariel's actress is Jodie Benson.
Oh, that's the original woman. She's
yes.
now much older and would not wear shell things. So,
I mean, she can. I'm not judging.
sure. But Shaggy. So Shaggy does... He is the crab guy. What's his name?
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Was
Die Sebastian. Die Dorf Crustacean Band. Yeah. So they found Shaggy, who's doesn't actually speak Jamaican patois. He just makes that up. That's fake.
Oh,
It's a
the
fake
whole
accent.
accent, and everything.
Yeah, you know, he's like, Lova, Lova, yeah, Mr. Lova,
higher pitch.
Lova.
like Loba Loba. Mr. Loba Loba.
Mr. Lova, Lova. Oh. Well, he didn't feel like dressing like a crab.
No, he dressed like Michael Jackson from Thriller.
Sort of.
with
He
the
had
red,
a red on.
suit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you saw this?
No.
You sure about that? So yeah, he
When
cannot sing.
when I did my research to steal the music for this episode, I got to see some clips.
He cannot
And
sing.
I'll tell you what, this whole production looked like a leather fetishes is wet dream.
Well, I told you, Flounder looked like an abomination.
Did he?
They couldn't even. They couldn't
From
even
the
make
Hulk.
it. Flounder? Oh yes, he looked like the
Like abomination from the
Yes.
Hulk.
Was it worth watching?
Really?
Well,
That's
it was
a question?
live. It was live, so you can't
You
watch
have
it
no
anymore.
choice.
You
have
missed
to
it.
You missed it.
You missed it. It's not live anymore.
You missed
now
the boat.
it's over.
Shaggy is no
missed
longer
it.
in your life,
Okay.
and he can't sing. By the way.
Should we move on?
A lot of them probably couldn't sing.
And then Queen Latifah, shockingly,
She had a lot of leather on.
she was also too thin to play Ursula.
Also true.
Shocking.
Queen Latifah
right?
is not
That was
thin.
actually that.
She was too thin to play
That
Ursula.
leather outfit she was wearing looked awkward as shit.
Oh, and then it was weird because they kept like advertising at the bottom, like, oh, Ariel sings whatever the most popular song is in like 2 minutes, as if it's like, please stay with
they're
us.
giving
She's gonna
cues.
sing.
Oh, they're giving cues.
Please,
We
stay
swear
with us.
she's gonna sing. If you just stick with us
Just
for 5 more
2
minutes.
Yeah, it's 2 more minutes.
Just stick with us. Don't switch it. Don't switch that channel.
And then
I know the mass singer's on with actual talent, but people here are singing too.
Please. And then they had Queen Latifah fake sing twice the same song. They reprised her song. I got bored at some point, and then they had this big finale. Right? They were gonna we're gonna have a big finale, right?
Did they advertise that too? Like big finale coming
big
up.
finale. And you know what they did for the finale?
What?
They ran credits over it. Dude, I was like, you guys are dicks. You're such a bunch of
idiots.
dicks. So
Wow.
it was.
It actually what it sounds like is the network screwed them from the very start.
It seems like the networks have struggled, right? Didn't a couple years ago they've been doing this like live on whatever? Like, didn't they do the one with
Grease live.
What?
They did Grease.
Yeah, they
They
did
did
the
Grease,
Grease.
and they did
the
Rocky Horror.
Shining.
No,
Nope,
they did
that's
Rocky
another thing.
Horror. It might as well have been that kind of horror. But they did Rocky Horror Live, and they're just like,
And then,
this live thing is kind of a weird deal, so let's do half animation.
And then The Thing. They did that.
oh yeah, where
Which-
people just turn into creatures
that was
and monsters.
that was actually a really weird musical, but I was into it.
and there was no music to that musical.
Just screaming.
Just ah!
The Hills Have Eyes. That was a good one.
Oh yeah.
Live.
So that's my summation of the Little Mermaid, because I totally stopped watching it at some point because I was like, I can't.
But yet you still know what they did for the grand finale.
Yes, I do.
Exactly. So anyway, I rented a movie that came out a little while ago
On Redbox?
No, just on Verizon.
On
Because I
Bringular?
had a free review, so I was like, oh, let's do that. Or not a free review, free rental. So I was like, oh,
One
let's do
free
that.
rental.
Yeah. And I was
So
bored.
you decided to rent a movie about alligators.
Alligators, yes, aggressive alligators.
Sexually aggressive alligators?
No, they're just
Sexually
aggressive. So it's called Crawl. Came out in 2019. Got pretty good reviews.
Is that Under the Sea as well?
That is also Under the Sea. So the critic consensus is action.
Oh my god, is that Shaggy?
Yeah.
Hold on, listen.
Yeah, he can't speak English.
Oh my god, hear how pitchy he is?
Under the sea,
You're singing it better than he is.
under the sea,
Under the sea.
people are drowning, eaten by sharks. Dead as can be.
Guess who's gonna be on that plane?
They like have to cover him up with 18 other singers.
Under the sea.
And he didn't want to dress up like a crab. But keep talking about
So
Crawl.
continue with that Crawl. Tell us
So
more
yeah,
about
That was
anyway,
Under the
Crawl.
Sea.
Crawl, the critic consensus, an action-packed creature feature that's fast, terrifying, benefits greatly from a compelling game of Kaya Sculdelario. Crawl is a fun throwback with just enough self-awareness to work.
A game? with
Now,
Kaya
you
Scodelario.
rented this? How did you rent this?
He said Verizon.
Verizon.
I
Oh, because
Verizoned
I did
it.
see. I think it may have been maybe Amazon Prime. Perhaps I did see the trailer for this pop up.
This
It's
it
not-
came out
This
like
is
3 months ago.
but it's being like it's now coming out on a lot of the streaming services
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's not bad. So essentially, Florida's getting a massive hurricane. Her daddy is not answering the phone, so she's like, I'm gonna check on daddy.
He was busy molesting Olaf.
And then he somehow gets injured.
He was.
And then massive hurricane flooding unleashes a bunch of angry, hungry alligators. And then
Where did they come from?
They come from alligator
Florida.
land.
Why were they hungry?
I don't know why they
'Cause
were hungry.
Were they
one
not in
was
Disney
feeding
World
them.
eating children?
So basically, they're trying to escape and outswim alligators, which isn't a thing you're gonna do.
No,
Can't
you're
outswim
dead.
alligators.
So they got wrecked multiple times.
Were
yet
they
they're still
home
like,
invading alligators?
Wait,
I feel
yeah.
like the preview
How
showed
many-
that they were breaking into
oh,
people's
they were
houses.
in the homes.
How
Why
many
were they in
times do
homes?
you get wrecked by an alligator and
They
survive
got
to tell
bit
about it?
several times and still lived.
Yeah,
and
that
we're
doesn't
swimming
happen.
in high speeds after getting bit in the leg and the arm and the shoulder and everything. It was
So it's
ridiculous.
unbelievable.
A little bit.
So these were like pussy gators.
Did they have jetpacks?
They kind of like nibbled but didn't really actually bite.
They wanted to little nibble, 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 nibble.
Yeah.
Nibble.
They're just like they're nibble gators.
nibble gators.
They're like little num nums.
I mean, it wasn't.
Num gators.
I'm a look to go
The
give you a little
animation,
bite.
the
Nom, nom, nom,
animation
nom,
was a
nom,
little
nom, nom,
bad.
nom, nom.
But overall, it was
Nom,
an
nom, nom, nom.
enjoyable movie. I mean, it's
Is
not
it
gonna,
is it just
Yeah,
like one of those?
wasn't
It's like one of those popcorn flicks.
pretty much. You're
Nom,
not
nom,
gonna
nom, nom, nom,
you're not gonna want to watch it again.
Was it better than Lake Placid?
Oh my god, that was such a great
Dude, Lake
horrible
Placid's
movie.
Probably not.
classic.
I
Probably
know
not.
that was such a great horrible movie. You know
Bill
they made a
Pullman-
second
yo,
one.
Dude, I think they made like 8 more.
Did they?
And then they had like, in fact, you know what a shared universe is?
Yes.
Lake Placid and Anaconda is a shared universe.
Oh no shit.
That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but I heard it.
But there's really no crossover between the two movies.
No, I think there is an Anaconda, like Lotus Flower Anaconda one versus Lake Placid.
giant shark versus anaconda.
If only someone had.
Giant crocodile versus
way.
anaconda on sci-fi.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
You should.
Nah.
And that was Roma, wasn't it?
Tony
That was-
Romo
that was-
versus Lake
that was-
Placid.
That was one of those sci-fi movies, the giant crocodile versus anaconda or whatever.
Yeah, I'd watch that. But it definitely wasn't worth anything as a revisit.
So don't spend money on it.
No,
but
not at
but
all.
watch it. Kill some time, watch it, but
If
don't
it's
spend
free.
money on it.
Yeah,
Pretty
Lake
much.
Placid versus Anaconda 2015. That is a crossover shared universe.
Oof.
Nice. Well,
But,
then there's
so then there
and
is
there's
a-
your proof.
Then there is the most interesting review we will probably ever do in the history of OrkU. And it involves a video game
Oh, a new game.
by Hideo Kojima.
The
and
genius.
boy, let me tell you how much interesting stuff happens in this. Mainly just by watching it. There's a lot of walking, and there's a baby involved. So let's have Z give us his hands-on impression.
So first impressions from the brand new game from Hideo Kojima called Death Stranding. Let me see if I can explain this to you guys. I don't know if I can.
Yes, try to explain this to our audience.
Okay, so essentially this is a post-apocalyptic world where the lines between the dead and the living have blurred a little bit.
So Georgia.
Yes, just like Georgia. And you have to reunite the United States because this post-apocalyptic world has kind of disconnected the internet, I
So
guess.
this is after the Trump presidency.
Correct. And you have to put together the United States again because you're trying to, people should work together.
You have to.
We
You have
should
to work
bond.
together after what happens.
We should work together. We should all just get together and work together. And we can rebuild this nation. I think they even say
this
that.
happens after the third presidency of President Trump,
Yes.
and the Great War has broken out.
And life and death are just merged into one weird thing.
Yes.
And then there's like stranding. Of
Everyone
like
is forced to
whales
wear
and-
golden wigs.
Correct. So essentially, everything gets destroyed, and your job is a delivery man to deliver the internet.
Well, everyone
to
needs a
everybody.
hobby.
And so essentially, from what I played in the first 3 hours,
Why does the delivery man throw piss at people?
well, first of all, this game kind of blurs the line between movie and video games, right? Because the first 3 hours is essentially a long cutscene
I
that
do
you
feel like
occasionally
it
play.
kind of blurs the lines between interesting and not interesting.
Well, let's talk. Why don't we talk about the product placement? The greatest product placement I've ever seen in my entire life.
The monster cans.
So first of all, in any typical Hideo Kojima game, which he's also done, he's famous for the Solid Snake series, the Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear series. You always have a staging ground, and in this place where you stage, there's a table, and when you look at your table, there's a bunch of Monster Energy drinks, and at any time, you just take a chug of that Monster Energy drink. You play as Norman Reedus, who plays the character Sam Porter Bridges.
And he's the guy from Walking Dead.
Dead.
Yes.
And there's a ton of
it
famous
does
people
look
in
like
this.
him. It's impressive. Did they actually get him to come in and like act this thing out? And
mocap the whole thing.
Did they actually have him pee on people?
Probably. Yes, we will get to that.
Did they at any point bring out a glass bottom boat?
That I don't know.
That you're gonna have to look up.
There's also Mads Mikkelsen is in it. And
He's also of Walking Dead fame.
No, he's not. He's the
Hannibal.
director of Pacific Rim.
Hannibal.
and-
He was the
Mads Mikkelsen is not the director of Pacific
Oh,
he was
that's
the
Guillermo del
he
Toro,
was
I'm
he was the
sorry.
hitman in that other movie that we watched that was really good too.
Oh yeah, Polar.
Yeah, Polar.
Polar. He
Yes.
was very good in that. Yes.
Yep.
Mads Mikkelsen. And then Guillermo del Toro, the famous director, plays a role in the game. He plays Dead Man or something like that.
So does Hellboy show up?
He does. I don't think so. There are other guests. Léa Seydoux plays a role in this. The French actress. She's in it. So the graphics are stunning. I mean, it looks beautiful. But essentially, all you do is walk around.
They got the walking down perfect.
They got that walking down like you've never walked in a game like this before.
I mean, it's amazing walking all over the place.
Amazing walking.
Although apparently when Z was playing it, the guy was like pee shy because like whenever something attacks you, the option is to piss on it.
I just couldn't perform.
And Z just couldn't pee.
I had trouble. You can apparently throw your urine at these monsters.
Dear listener, this is an actual thing. When something attacks you in this game, you actually have the option to pee on it.
And I did eventually throw enough piss at it.
You hit L1 to prep, and then L2 to release. To deliver.
I think it's
this
L2
is actually
R2
in this game.
It happened.
This
You saw
actually
it.
happens.
You were also attacked by I was attacked by a whale
with a
Cthulhu monster.
with
Tar
a
Cthulhu.
squid face.
Squid
Tar
face.
Cthulhu.
Tar Cthulhu attacked me. We don't know why. It just did.
And then you pissed on him too.
I pissed on him.
You were throwing bottles of piss. So this
I made
character
him go away.
So this character does a lot of walking around,
And he drinks a lot of Monster.
carrying bottles of his own urine.
And Monster energy drink.
Well, I mean, if you drink that much Monster, you're gonna have bottles of urine because
gonna
that's
need to
you
pee.
know. Is his name Kyle?
I don't think so.
Because he chugs Monster.
You know a Kyle who chugs Monster?
Kyle's apparently chug Monster and break drywall. That's what a Kyle does.
I don't know a Kyle that does that.
That's a meme. That's a thing. That's a thing.
And that's an internet
Where,
thing
like,
that I've never heard of.
People named Kyle drink Monster and break drywall.
You have to be very
That's what
careful
Kyles do.
about the weight that you wear. Like you have to like balance all this crap on you. Like
He's walking around with like full tower, like PC towers on each arm. It's ridiculous.
it is kind of
It's
ridiculous.
so stupid.
It's not stupid. It's genius.
It's dumb.
The guy is so insane. It's genius.
It's so interesting. The best part of this review is the footsteps that has been going on for the last 3 minutes.
Well, he likes walking. So
He did a ton of walking.
ton of walking. Apparently, you can get vehicles at some point. I don't know. So far,
What, and not walk?
I think if you understand Hideo Kojima's genius, you're into it. If you don't, you're gonna be like the Red Dead Redemption. You're gonna forget about
That's
it. and
exactly where I was. I'm like,
Every
this-
mission is a fetch quest.
That's
this-
okay. I like fetching things.
This dude's just walking around and pissing on things. This is like me at the bar on Friday night, just walking around and pissing on things.
Can you shake the baby?
Oh,
Yes,
I forgot
shake
about the
the
baby.
baby.
There is a baby.
Can
There's
you
a
shake it though?
You can. You
Or
tap
just-
on its glass and you rock it and you
But can
shake
you
it.
scramble its brain like?
And it's funny because the baby cries.
In
your
utero.
controller.
This is like an in utero baby, though. It's
that
supposed to
you
be
attach
like
to your chest.
inside. It's inside this glass thing that's filled with fluid.
But you're a man who wears
But
the
it's
baby.
supposed to be like, but the baby responds. So
you have
I
to,
guess
you
like
have to carry the baby
so
to soothe the baby.
so religious people made this game. I guess
I don't know, man.
I don't.
Hideo Kojima is insane. What part of that don't you understand?
He made a game where you piss on things.
And you carry a baby that's not born yet.
I mean, I could go for a game where you piss on things. That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, there you go. See, look, you're warming up to it already.
Not this game though. I need another game.
You need a totally separate game.
I don't want to be pissing on Cthulhu monsters. There's other things I'd rather be pissing on.
Like the Alamo. How about like famous landmarks?
I was thinking people.
Oh, okay. Well, how about people and famous landmarks?
How about pissing on people at famous landmarks?
It sounds like a deal.
I like it. You know what? I just copyrighted it. That's
And
my,
the
I'm gonna
game
make that game.
So far does not make a ton of
Your
sense.
first victim, Noob-Noob.
So this is just my preliminary review.
How
I
long
will
have you
give
actually played the game?
3 hours.
Oh my god! 3 hours of this?
I have heard there is 100 hours of this.
Oh my
A
god!
lot
So
of
you
walking.
should stop walking. 'Cause
That's a
I'm
lot
tired
of
of hearing
walking.
this walking. It's irritating my brain.
Yeah, that game was irritating my brain.
Dude, look, you gotta soothe the baby. You gotta talk to him. You gotta
Shake him.
shake him.
Shake
a
the
little bit.
baby.
Shake the baby.
Shake the baby.
Gotta love him. So I think it's gonna struggle with a mainstream audience, but so far, the also thing is that Hideo Kojima wants to transition into movies, and he recently said that once this game is out, not only they're gonna do games, they're gonna do movies too. But I think the concept is very cool. It's not quite an online game, but what you do in your game impacts other people who play online. So if you build a ladder or a rope or something the next person behind you can use it.
None of your information helps me!
Okay, well then that's my review. Oh, you forgot about the part where the baby moons you.
Yes. Because
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to see a baby's ass.
Yeah, well, and that's the other thing too is after you die, you go to the bottom of the sea.
Under the sea.
Under the
And then
sea.
you
See
enter
how this all
and then you
works
enter
together.
a man's mouth. However, it's not Godzilla's mouth that you're entering.
No.
And then when you go down into the esophagus area, the baby is there.
The only thing that's missing.
So for
from
some
all of
reason, the
this-
baby is down in this under the sea dead man's stomach.
But what we missed was there's only one way to truly depict an undersea movie.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
When you're
There's
under
only-
the sea,
when you're under the sea, you're going to get interrupted
yes,
constantly.
constantly interrupted. Just you
Because that's
start
what happens
talking
when you're under the sea.
under the sea, under the sea.
And if your name happens
Take it
to
from
be
me.
Aquaman,
And my name is Z, under the sea. You got some stuff on the land. I've got the half crustacean band. So what do you think, Noob-Noob? Are you under the sea?
No, I'm going to trade that shit in for Need for Speed.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I turned your mic off this entire time.
No, you didn't.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
looking at it right now.
You don't even know what you're looking at.
Yes, I do.
you
That's
have
you.
no clue.
Right
There's-
there.
Well,
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
Who
well,
cares?
Whatever. Nah,
You've been doing this with us for over a year, and you still have no clue what any of this stuff is.
Nope.
Not even remote.
There's colors.
He knows how to walk.
I do.
That's about it.
10-ply, bud.
And
I
eat
love
donuts.
10-ply. I do.
Tub, tub.
Those were good donuts. I'm gonna
So
ship them out
Scott,
later.
why don't you walk us on out of here?
So if you
Unless
like
there's something
what you
else we
heard-
missed.
Is there
No?
something we're missing?
Eh.
Are we done?
Nah,
Are we done?
we're good.
Did you take a shower?
No.
Did you get a bath?
Nope.
No, we missed all that. Okay.
We did.
So we're gonna go ahead and walk out of here then.
We are.
It's 10-ply.
So, if you like what you heard here this week, go over to Instagram and find us at ork_u. That is ORK_u. Go over to facebook.com/ourreviewswillkillyou and join the university there. Go to YouTube and search Our Reviews Will Kill You to bring up our page with all of our videos and content and episodes and all kinds of fun stuff as well. And as always, Our Reviews Will Kill You is brought to you for free thanks to our friends over at ScottWillKillYou.com. ScottWillKillYou.com, a website that's filled with videos and laughter and music and links. And if I did it finally, because I probably should do my job, you'll find the link to easily email us for the I Love Olaf contest where you send an email to us at mail@ourreviewswillkillyou.com. Subject line, I want to be inside Olaf with your deets. And then we will randomly select somebody on the 30th of November. Remember the 30th of November to get this slightly molested Olaf doll.
Still in its wrapper.
This heavily molested $25 Target gift card.
$25 for you.
Yes, at ScottWillKillYou.com. Scott will kill you with prizes.
I thought it was just Olafs. Lots of Olafs.
Olafs.
So, from all of us here at Our Reviews Will Kill You to all of y'all at home, we love y'all.
Hey there, Orc Universe. Scott here, telling you to go ahead and click that subscribe video. Make sure you get all the OrkU videos as they're released. Click that like button, give us some love, and go down and comment. Tell us what you think, tell us what you loved, and of course, tell us that you hate Noob-Noob. Hey, you may even get an extra surprise and a visit from somebody very special. Naked Scott, what are you doing here? Surprise, I can appear anywhere at any time. Isn't that illegal? Never you mind, Hollywood Scott. I'm here to remind our friends to go over to Scott Will Kill You Productions and go to Legion of Lunacy for more crazy videos. And get more OrkU review videos by clicking on that link right over there. Why am I the one who's covered up? Shouldn't you be censored? You can't censor this, baby. I'm way too sexy.